We're live from the Mutant Nation booth, 2014 FIBO Expo. Big Ron Parlow here for Mutant. And I got Klaus Riis on the show today. What's going on, Klaus?
Doing good, thanks. Nice to be here again. This is probably the 7th time I've been at FIBO, but this is the biggest ever. Yeah. If you just look out here, you can see all these amazing people coming out to see Mutant.
I know.
It's going nuts, man.
Well, I've been, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we've been kind of talking, I've been pretty much speaking with every guest that's been on about just how crazy and how big it is. But I mean, I'm still surprised at the size of the hall and how much there is going on, you know. I wasn't thinking that there'd be an expo hall the size of the Olympia that was just martial arts, and then another one the size of the Olympia that was all like Zumba. And then, like, you know what I mean?
Crazy stuff going on, man.
Yeah, you guys do things big in Europe. You do things big.
We try to. We try to.
Now, for everyone watching, I mean, I'm sure you know who Klaus is. He's been a super mutant for how long now? 2 years?
Actually, been here 3 years.
3 years.
I'm about to renew my contract with Mutant. So thank you, Mutant, as always. I always appreciate your support. And the team has only grown. It's only getting bigger. The shows you're doing, the shows you're hosting is amazing. And I'm sure all the fans out there enjoy seeing you do the stuff you do.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I feel like things are just getting going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like having
you see how well they're going, though.
Yeah, and you know, like Dana and Rob both came on the show, and that kind of gives us a little bit more street cred, I think, with a lot of people, and you know, a lot of more people are going to want to come on the show. And I've had a few other people that are like, hey, I'll come on, you know.
Yeah, I want to be on that show.
Yeah.
It's like getting super famous.
No, but congrats on the contract renewal. I mean, that's a no-brainer for us. For those that don't know who Klaus is, there, see, he's always working. Fans want a double bicep. That's what they get. You're from Denmark.
Denmark, yeah.
So you're the only one that's not jet lagged because you're still in the same time zone.
I'm not jet lagged, but I'm still tired. I mean, I love being here for you guys, but standing on my feet 7 hours every day is pretty tough. I love flexing my legs for you guys. I will do it all day long, but
Klaus has the short shorts on. He's not afraid of short shorts.
No, still tiring though, but that's what we like to do. That's why we were here for you guys.
And, you know, I've had a good time. We kind of wound up hanging out. I've hung out with you the most out of everybody. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's every trip that we do, you know, winds up a little bit different. But you and I have been hanging out a lot this trip. We've been eating and we trained and trained twice.
Twice.
Yeah. And we had an interesting workout that I put on Instagram of I hate training in hotel gyms. I hate it. I almost feel like I won't do it just on principle. You know, nope, not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Nope.
But you know, the more you travel and the worse your jet lag gets, and the more messed up your sleeping gets, the last thing you want to do is, you know, take a 20-minute cab ride across town, and you know.
Well, the funny story is, yesterday we were supposed to go train, but I think we both fell asleep, right?
Yeah.
The power nap was kind of like 5 hours napping, so. And I think you wrote me, you want to train anyways? I was like, it was like, sure, let me get some eyes.
Yeah, well, it was funny because I'd never heard that term before.
Really?
Let me get some eyes. And I thought, oh, he means he needs to wake up. It's 12:30 at 12:30 midnight.
Yeah.
And we went down to the hotel gym.
We killed it, man.
Kind of messed up.
My shoulder was still
we had a shoulder workout. So all you people in hotels that, you know, making excuses because the gym's not good enough, the dumbbells only go to 60. No. You can still have a workout. You just got to figure it out. You got to find a way.
Yeah, I was dripping on the floor, sweating.
Yeah, we did giant sets.
Yeah.
We set up 4 exercises and we just did lap after lap after lap until we both had watermelons, and then we went to bed. So. You know, and I did the same thing last night. I couldn't get to sleep because I had this stupid nap.
Sorry, buddy.
And so I went down to the hotel gym at 1 in the morning, and I got a back pump on.
Yeah, you told me you were doing lats.
Yeah, I did like a whole bunch of cable rows and pull downs because it's all they had.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a big back swell, and then I was able to fall asleep. But it's funny, man. it's funny what your body's clock, especially being a bodybuilder. You know how your body gets so programmed? You know, you wake up at this time, you use the washroom at this time, and now my body doesn't know what it's doing.
No.
I'm just trying to eat every 3 hours and, you know, stay on track that way.
But that's kind of the point here, I guess, Ron's coming at. For all of you guys saying you can't train while you're on the road, while you're on vacation, you can't eat. You can always find a way. You can always pre-pack your meals, find good places you can eat clean. You can always train at the gym. They might only have dumbbells, but you can do a lot with dumbbells. So, guys, train.
Yeah, and even if they don't have enough weight, you can make stuff harder. You can find ways to slow things down, you know, do slow negatives, or supersets, or holds, or isotension, or there's always a way to try to make your workouts hard enough that it'll get you through to when you get home, right?
It's actually a good point. Even though you're not on the road, you can always use this in your training because your body is really good at adapting to everything you do. So say per se, you're not that sore anymore, right? And you're like, whoa, I'm not really gaining anymore either. So what do? You need to change things up. And that's, for me, it's like every 6th of 8th week. I feel I'm not sore in the same way, so I change it up, doing drop sets, different techniques.
Do my favorite workout backwards.
Yeah, switch it up.
Start with the last exercise and work your way to the big one, like the squats at the very end or something. I tell people to do that all the time, just to swap things up.
Because you need to find what works for you, and when you found that and you keep the curve going upwards, you need to stay there. You don't want to go like this all the time. You're never going to make the gains you want because your body's automatically going to do like this because you're adapting, right?
Yeah.
So when you go here, actually before you go here, you need to change it up, right?
Yeah.
So you stay up here, and you can keep gaining, and at one time you probably become a super mutant as well, right?
Well, no, the last time you were on the show was right before your nationals in Vegas.
Yeah.
And you were all shredded up, and you gave us the leg shots.
Yeah.
Tell us how the show went for you, you know?
Well, that's actually the hardest thing I ever done. I mean, the diet was the easiest I ever done. I came to Vegas, I thought I looked pretty good. Got a tan on, looked even better. But holding your shape for a week, traveling, is pretty hard, but you can't do it. I took 3rd at the super heavies, and I was happy about that.
And that's the Danish nationals, right?
Yeah, Danish nationals.
Yeah, 3rd in the supers.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a top 6 realistically because these guys are big. Because if you get top 6, you can compete internationally. That was my goal. So taking 3rd there was mission accomplished.
Yeah,
I got to eat well in Vegas and got a 3rd.
Were you the best conditioned guy in the top 5?
Yeah, I was the smallest super heavy, but the best condition, and that's why I got the 3rd,
Yeah, so now what's the plan?
Well,
what's next for KLAUS RIIS?
For me to get as big as these guys, I need to take some time off, putting more mass on, but this off season is going to be different because you can be in a surplus of calories 1,000 above or 10,000 above. You don't need to go 10,000 above or you're going to look like shit.
Yeah, you can only grow so fast.
Yeah. I mean, again, finding your curve going upwards, stay there. Don't keep pushing it. You can't make it go any faster. So it just takes time to build muscle, and that's what I'm doing right now. Taking a year off, put on some mass, and if it's good next year, I'm going to compete again. If not, I'll take a year more.
Well, and that's another thing about Mutant that I love is they understand that competing, you know, what I talked about with Rob and Dana about how you used to have to compete all the time for anyone to even care. But now there's more to the industry. I mean, you're very valuable, Klaus. Like I mean, you know, people in Vegas knew you, but now that we're kind of on your turf, you know, I mean, you're very well known here. I mean, I wish I was as well known as you when I was 26, right? I mean, you got lots of fans coming to the booth, and you're taking picture after picture after picture with people, and you know, it's really good to have you on the team, and you're valuable. You know, when we come to this area of the world, you know, you're the man, and so it's cool, and you got a head start on a lot of people in a lot of ways, and Mutant sees that, and also too, you know, we're about the team and how guys fit together, and you know, Ryan kind of said to me the other day, I mean, he saw that we trained together, and then we were sitting there eating, and he was like, oh, good, you know, like it's good to know that everyone, you know, all the guys can.
Well, that's what I always loved about bodybuilding. I think there's a very good camaraderie.
Yeah.
I did strongman before, and the camaraderie is good there as well, but it's not the same as in bodybuilding for me. I love, you know, having people around me, you know, doing the same stuff, doing the stuff we enjoy, and actually supporting each other, not hating on each other. And people could learn about that, because if I see a guy, I think he looks good, I'm going to tell the guy, man, you have a good physique, you're going to make it good.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Another guy would just say like, hey man, you need some more legs.
Yeah, you just be negative.
Yeah, more legs.
Yeah, you just be negative. I know what you mean. Yeah. There's this, you know, some people are like that, but I like to see the positives. And
you need to encourage.
I still get excited. Right? I still get excited like when I was a kid. You know, I'll see a guy with, you know, big jacks, big jacked arms, and I mean, I don't mind going up and going, man, your arms are fucking awesome. You know, like you know, because I'm a fan of bodybuilding, a fan of crazy stuff. You know, there's nothing better than seeing a physique that. It's just mind-blowing, or a body part that's freaky. I'm still a fan of it. That's what it's all about.
So many great guys here as well. The European guys always get so shredded. I mean, it's crazy, and you're like, how is that even possible? I mean, I think I got pretty close, but still, shit.
Oh, we're watching some big deadlifts. You're pulling the big 600-pounders. Oh, there we go. Good work.
That's one of the newer videos I've done because. As I didn't mention, after National, I actually took a 2-month break. I didn't do anything, not training, I didn't eat, nothing, because my body needed rest. I'm not recommending you guys taking 2 months off. You can do 1 or 2 weeks off, that will be good, but I felt I needed it, and it worked out pretty well, because now my body is responding better than ever. I mean, the pumps are coming faster, everything's working better. So if you feel like everything's clogging up, everything's getting so tight, you can't really train anymore, take some rest off. You're not going to die, you're not going to lose muscle. That's a short period of time.
Gee, it only took me 20 years to figure that out. You know, I always had that, if you're not pedal to the metal all year, you're a fucking pussy, you know? And, you know, I always had that mentality, like I just had to destroy myself every single workout all the time. You know, like the old Ron, you know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I would have gone to the gym last night and I would have forced myself to do the heaviest, craziest back workout in the world, and I probably would have got hurt. You know, because that's what happens. And you learn that lesson enough times that when you're not rested, you're not fed, there's a certain type of workout that might work better for you that day.
It's all about listening to your body,
or no workout at all, or don't train. You know, it doesn't make you less of a bodybuilder, because a good bodybuilder should be using this as much as he should be using this. So. Yeah, well, Klaus, we're looking forward to finishing off day 4 at FIBO, because this is the last day of action, and it's just as crazy as Saturday was.
It's actually getting real crazy right now.
Yeah, I actually think I might be busier with fans today, so we got work to do. I got more shows coming up. Klaus has to go, you know, take pictures with fans, and, you know, it's a rough life. Hey, we might sneak a meal in if we can.
I'm enjoying all these guys standing here. I mean, I love you guys. What can I say?
Wow.
I appreciate it. Thank you for following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, throw out your name on Instagram and stuff, just so people know.
Instagram, Twitter, Klaus Myrin Riis, all one. YouTube is Klaus Riis, so it's pretty easy to find. Facebook is Klaus Riis.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to make yourself easy to find, buddy. You're doing everything right.
Check up on that. I'm going to put more videos up. I just got new cameras and shit, so I'm going to do some crazy stuff for you guys.
And I got to come see your gym.
You need to.
Hey?
You need to.
Hey? Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Klaus Myrin Riis, Denmark, Mutant. We're out.